So, lanacane anti-chafing gel as a primer. Crazy, I know. But a lot of the videos that I have watched, I didn't even know what a primer was until recently. But I did get a free sample. Okay, well, one thing at a time. Okay, so a lot of the videos that I've watched have talked about using monistat anti-chafing ointment as a primer because the active ingredient in it is dimethicone, which is also in the monistat anti-chafing ointment, and it is also in this lanacane anti-chafing gel. And you cannot get the monistat anti-chafing ointment in Canada, which I don't mind, because I don't know, when I think of monistat, I think of yeast infection, and I just can't quite get past that mentally. But lanacane sounds a little less scary, a little less strange. Yeah, so anyways, I wanted to talk about this because I haven't found a lot of Canadians who talk about this, because they go out and they are looking for the monistat anti-chafing ointment and it is nowhere to be found. So I wanted to know if this was similar, and I actually got a primer, a face primer, Sephora brand as a sample in an order that I received a while ago, and I didn't even know what primer was, so I just tossed it aside. And then once I started getting into makeup, like 2 seconds ago, I thought, oh, well, I think I have one of those. So I wore it on my face a couple of days, and I guess the purpose of a primer is to sort of smooth out your pores and create a better finish for your makeup to stick to. And yeah, it's just the Sephora primer it went on really silky, and it had this really dry, not dry, but like it felt like a powder once I put it on, and it gave my skin an extremely silky feel. And so I tried this in comparison. Identical. I'm not even kidding. There's no difference. It smelled the same, it feels the same, it looks the same on my skin. So yes, this $7, I have no idea how much the Sephora brand primer is. I'm guessing it's probably $20, $25. I probably maybe should have looked that up before I started this, but yeah, super cheap alternative, and again, same ingredients, which I think is interesting and neat. So Canadians, lanacane anti-chafing gel, give it a shot. I think you will be pleasantly surprised. Not something I wear every day. I don't know, I like how it goes on my skin, and I feel like it kind of traps the oil a little bit, so I have a very, very oily skin, and if I wear my bangs down throughout the day, about noon, 1 o'clock, my bangs are quite greasy, and noticeably. And when I wore this, it sort of kept that at bay for a few more hours, so more around supper time, the oil on my forehead started to seep through the primer, which I don't know how good that is for my skin, but it was just kind of nice to not feel super oily all day. So yeah, definitely worth a shot if you wear primer and you're into it at all. A good alternative. Lanacane.